Hi, this is Dr. Shepard, School of Physical Therapy, Marshall University. I've been a hitting coach for several teams, and my passion is look at the biomechanics of the baseball and the softball swing. I'd like to talk a little bit about bat drag today, comparing a freshman player at the bottom to Aaron Judge at the top, and looking at the concept of bat drag in the process of learning and doing the launch swing. So first of all, let's look at Aaron Judge's swing as he goes from the launch position and now gets his hands at this point in front of his elbow. Difficult to see his elbow here because he has the black undershirt on here. But let's see if I can show you where his hands are as opposed to where his back elbow is. All right, so at this point in the swing, what we have is his hands in front of the elbow during the launch position. I'd like to look at the bottom here at the high school freshman learning the launch swing. And once he gets into the same position as our player at the top, you see some casting here at the beginning, but as we start down to get in the same position, you will see that the elbow, also hard to see because of the dark shirt, but you'll see that the elbow is in front of the hands. And this creates what we call bat drag. And this decreases the miles per hour of the bat, and also it's going to create very weak pop-ups to the right side of the field. So we want to try to get the hands in front of the elbow early on in the swing prior to getting to what I call the punch position before we release the bat. So preventing this bat drag is crucial. Secondly, if you do drag the bat, then you will also cast the bat, and the top of the bat is going to jump in front of your hands, causing some casting type problems. So what do we mean by that? Well, if you create this lag, now not drag, but lag, by allowing the bat to stay behind your hands for as long as possible. So you see I'm outlining the bat here. There's the end of the bat. The end of the bat is still behind his hands. That's creating a tremendous amount of lag, which you will be releasing later in the swing, giving you a tremendous amount of power. If we continue the swing, you see that the end of the bat, the top of the bat is still behind the hands, even at this position, getting ready to throw that bat and the barrel into the ball, and extending his arms and releasing his wrist. If we look down at the bottom, you'll see at that point, you'll see now that the bat is in front of the hands rather than behind the hands. So now we're losing a tremendous amount of power here, and it's consistent with our drag problem, or bat drag problem. So we have kind of a double whammy here in the loss of power. And this is a big young man that should be hitting the ball over the fence, and is having difficulty doing so because his bat is dragging, and he is putting the bat on the outside of his hands, therefore not creating sufficient amount of lag in order to generate power upon the striking of the ball. So this is a couple things that youth may be looking at in the batting cage and replicating during batting practice so that you can Get that bad hit out of there, out in front, and prevent that 80 miles an hour fastball from getting on top of you and not being able to catch up to it. Dr. Terry Shepard, and thanks for listening.